There's a step there. Right, let's try this. This is
Oh, there we go.
That's just
You're
gonna
really
look
tall
ridiculous.
now, aren't you?
I am tall. I like this. Okay. All right. This is a very good start, right? Okay, awesome.
Good position of the camera and great position of the steps. Look.
Yes. It's good. It's good. I like it. It's not often that I get to foot. Now I feel like I'm too tall. I want to... Okay, we're good. You good? You ready?
Yeah, brilliant. I'm ready.
This is very professional, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, England have a huge match, of course, coming up against New Zealand in the World Cup, and I'm very lucky to be joined by the short Paul Collingwood ahead of that game. Thank you. Thanks so much for coming. First of all, is it true that you were a bit of a ring-in for this tournament? You weren't supposed to be here originally.
I wasn't supposed to be here. No, that's true. I'm only doing red ball cricket, test cricket now. So, but unfortunately, one of our coaches, Richard Dawson, went down injured in Pakistan. So, the phone call came in. Do you want to come to Australia for a World Cup? Couldn't really turn it down, to be honest.
Yeah, so they didn't say, do you want to come to Australia where it's pissing it down every day?
The hot sunshine, the beautiful weather, you've got your tank top on, you want to come to Australia, and then you go to Melbourne and it's colder than England.
Well, it wasn't great. Where were you when you got the call? What were you doing? What would you have been doing right now if you weren't here?
There's a good chance I probably would have been on holiday or something like that, or a golf course.
Yes. David Saker?
Absolutely. Yeah, I would have been having a bit of downtime, but in half term with the kids probably. But you know, it's not a bad substitution, really, is it?
It's not
Especially
too bad.
in Brisbane, watching some of the best players in the world. Hopefully them kick-starting their World Cup campaign tomorrow against a good New Zealand side. So yeah.
Well, I mean, everyone talks about, you know, there's all the cliches about can't control the weather, there's nothing we can do, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, be honest. Has it just been really freaking annoying?
Oh, it's so frustrating. I mean, I have to admit, I played club cricket out in Melbourne when I was young, a long time ago. I had a few seasons out there, and October is literally like English conditions all the time. So this isn't anything that's unusual. It's just it's frustrating. It's like cold in England, like Melbourne. Brisbane's beautiful. I mean, this is hot and humid and.
It is very humid today, so I mean, you've got the experience of obviously of the win, 2010. So you know what it's like. Have the players been coming to you and asking you like, what's the secret sauce?
Not really. I mean, it was that long ago that I don't think they can remember that we won a World Cup back then. But no, there's a lot of comparisons and parallels that you can take from the 2010. You know, we had a slow start in that tournament, but once we got going and once the confidence started building throughout the tournament, then it was almost like a juggernaut, and nobody could stop us. And I'm hoping that tomorrow at Brisbane, and look, I think Brisbane's a great wicket as well. We've come up against in Melbourne there against Ireland on a real sticky surface that it was hard to get any rhythm on, but you know, hopefully tomorrow night we play on a good wicket that we can utilise our power.
I'm only laughing because I've heard you use the word juggernaut in every single interview.
I think it's one of those words that I'm supposed to
get a good one.
Get the juggernaut in.
Momentum was another one.
Yeah, well.
So when you're on a good thing, you know, you got to stick to it.
Confidence as well.
Confidence as well. So there's a couple of things. Watching training. Is there any competition as to who's the best with the sidearm, or as I like to call it, the wanger? Who's the best?
That's not what you call it, a wanger, right?
The Australians call it a wanger.
Ah, right.
Which used to be great when Langer had the wanger, because it rhymed.
That just sounds wrong. It really does.
Okay, so you can say
we call it a dog stick, which is...
Oh, because that sounds so much better.
Yeah, better than a wanger with a wanger.
Okay, well, who's the best with the dog stick sidearm wanger?
Oh, I think Huss is, you know, he's Mr. Cricket. He's come in just like taking it to a new level.
Yeah.
Put it wherever he wants to.
And because I am asking the hard-hitting questions, and this is something that I really think we need to address. Everyone else is wearing a t-shirt, right? You go with the muscle tank one, but look, Have you ripped off the sleeves?
Well, I have to say, I only got I got 3 long sleeve shirts given because I was so late in coming into the World Cup. They didn't have any kit for it, so I had 3 long sleeve and 1 short sleeve. And I'm in the hot sunshine now. I somehow lost me long sleeves. Somehow it looks like they've just fallen off.
It looks like you've... So basically what you're saying, it's not an invitation to the gun show, it's because you only had long sleeves.
I only had long sleeves, so what was I going to do? I'm not going to use me wanger in this heat with long sleeves, am I?
Well, I'm not sure if I believe that. I'm going to do some more investigative work into this and just see, because it's nothing wrong with the pipes being out in Australia. That's a good thing.
The guns, you mean?
Well, they're pipes. See, look, you're in Australia.
You've got different terminology to what
pipes, wangers, all of it.
Thongs. I mean, it's just...
Yeah, don't say that. There's some other ones that you definitely can't say as well, but we won't go into that. Look, go and put a jacket
sun cream on.
Yeah, sunscreen. That's what I was thinking, sunscreen, because the muscle tank's not good for that. But all the best in the tournament. We just really hope you get some games in.
We will do.
One in particular tomorrow.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.